Hello everyone, welcome to EduHunt video lecture series. In this session, we are going to learn about some examples of cartilaginous fish and bony fish. I'll show you the pictures of cartilaginous as well as bony fish. You just identify, remember it, and remember the scientific and the common name. Let's start the session. And in this image, you can see both the cartilaginous as well as bony fish. Cartilaginous fish, this is skate and it is a dogfish. This is scoliodon, and smooth hound it is, and it is sturgeon. And in bony fish, it is the rainbow trout, it is codfish, and salmon, herring, sea bream, and it is goatfish. These are the examples of some chondrichthyes elasmobranch fishes. Trigon, it is commonly called as stingray, as we have mentioned while discussing the differences between chondrichthyes and osteichthyes, that the mouth is ventrally placed. You can see the ventrally placed mouth here in this. This is trigon, stingray. It is Spirna or Zygena, commonly called hammer-headed shark, because the head, it resembles a hammer-headed shark. And torpedo, commonly called electric ray, and pristis, where you can see the head, it resembles a saw. That is why it is called saw-headed fish. Head is like saw. These are some bony fish. It is, you can see the puffer fish here, puffer fish, and most of them are ocean here. The fish which were shown in the picture, they belong to the habitat ocean. They live in ocean waters. And these are the eels. Eels, they have a special feature that they migrate from freshwater to marine water and marine to freshwater. In one type of migration, that is from marine to freshwater, called catadromous fish. Here it is the hippocampus, commonly called seahorse or pipefish, because the head, the snout is like a projecting pipe, protruding pipe like. And it is torpons and ladyfish. It is catfish, where you can see the bristle-like structures. And it is angelfish. It is highly looking like dangerous. And here some of the ocean fish and beautiful fish were shown in the picture. Catla, trigon stingray, torpedo electric ray. It is pristis, a saw-headed shark. And scoliodon, it is dogfish, commonly called dogfish. Hippocampus, yes, you all know this. It is commonly called sea horse. Seahorse. Teleostomy, that is osteichthyes. Osteichthyes also include lungfish. They are in a group, they are placed in a separate group called dipnoi. Dipnoi fish antam. Commonly these are called dipnoi fish because they were grouped under dipnoi and commonly called lungfish. And lungfish, they form the connecting link between fish and amphibians as they bear lungs. And these may be regarded as a connecting link between fish, normal fish and amphibians. These fish have gills and also lungs as respiratory organs. And the lungs are the modification of air bladder and arise dorsally from the esophagus. It is a modification of esophagus, and the skull is cartilaginous and notochord is persistent throughout the life cycle, throughout the its life history, life cycle. And lungfish have internal nostrils because they have lungs for respiration. They have internal nostrils and all are freshwater forms, and they are the only three genera they are available and just they are living. Three genera of lungfish were discovered, and also these three represent the living forms of dipnoi fish or lungfish. The first one is Protopterus, and next is Lepidosiren, and third is Neoceratodus. Protopterus, it is confined to Africa. It is confined to Africa, and Lepidosiren, it is confined to America, and Neoceratodus, it is in Australia. It is a best example of discontinuous distribution. The distribution is not uniform, not throughout, not entire, but the distribution of these fish is discontinuous because they are present in separate islands and separate continents. And one of the fish, that is Protopterus, is seen in Africa, and Lepidosiren is seen in, it is confined to America, and Neoceratodus is in Australia. This is a best example of discontinuous distribution. Discontinuous. They were distributed in different continents. And migration of fish, it is of two types. One is anadromous fish. Anadromous. During breeding season, why they migrate from one kind of water to another? Because for breeding purpose. During breeding season, they migrate from sea to fresh water. That is marine water to fresh water. Sturgeon fish, Accipenser, it is Accipenser or sturgeon fish, and even trouts, salmon fish also migrate from marine water to fresh water, sea to fresh water. This kind of migration is called anadromous migration. Anadromous is sea to freshwater migration. And second is catadromous fish. During breeding season, they migrate from freshwater to sea. Example, eel, Anguilla eel. And during breeding season, they migrate from freshwater to marine water. After completion of the reproductive period, again they come back to the freshwater. And this is about the various fish that we have seen in this session. Examples of various fish like elasmobranch fish, elasmobranchi, that is cartilaginous fish, and second is bony fish. Cartilaginous fish lo examples skates rays చూసాము, like stingray, trigon stingray, electric shark, torpedo, scoliodon dogfish, pristis that is sawfish, and spirna or gygina that is hammer-headed shark. It is commonly called hammer-headed shark. Like that, we have seen so many examples of elasmobranch fish, and also osteichthyes, where bony fish were included. Seahorse, hippocampus is seen, pufferfish we have discussed, we have seen, and also we have seen salmons, trouts. This is catla catla. Like that, we have seen so many examples in this picture. In the next video, we'll be going to discuss about some more details of the next that is class. In this session, we have discussed about the fish, various fish, that is superclass Pisces is over. The superclass Pisces is divided into classes, that is Placodermi, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes. In Placodermi, we have seen extinct fish, and in Chondrichthyes, elasmobranch fishes, that is cartilaginous fish, and in Osteichthyes or teleostomi, we have seen bony fish, and we have also seen the differences between these two, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes, and various examples, their common names, scientific names, and lungfish where they are present. They are the examples, they are the best example of discontinuous distribution. And Protopterus, Lepidosiren, Neoceratodus, where they are found in 3 different continents. One in Africa, and second that is Lepidosiren in America, and Neoceratodus that is seen in Australia. 3 different forms of lungfish seen in 3 different continents. That is why they represent the discontinuous distribution. The distribution is not uniform, and they are not available throughout the globe. They are only confined to these 3 continents, and that is we have seen. And in the next session, we are going to discuss about the next class, that is Amphibia, which is the first class of the superclass, that is Tetrapoda. 4 limbs are present, 4 limbs are present, and each limb has pentadactyl feet. The general features, examples, classification will be discussed later, and I am ending this session. Thank you.